Yo, 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 yo. Peace and love, peace and love, peace and love. We getting together. Top of the morning. Happy Wellness and Wisdom Wednesday. Happy Wednesday, happy Wednesday, happy Wednesday. We still alive. We still here. That means we still got a purpose. I mean, we still got things to do. We still got a mission. As they say, God ain't through with us yet. I mean, we ain't. The job ain't done yet, man. The job is not done yet. 1 second, pulling up the notes. All right, the job is not done yet, man. That's what it means. That is what it means. We still got work to do, guys. And hold on 1 second. Let's get this up. Let's get this G Live up. I had to move some stuff around. Yo, we got a lot to talk about today, man. I am disgusted and appalled and all of the things, man. Peace and love, peace and love, peace and love, family. Thanks for tuning in. Thank you for tuning into the show. Another episode of SRDaily, episode 556. Today is Wednesday. We'll do that later. But yeah, man, we here. We still alive, man. We still alive, man. And as we said yesterday, and as we've been saying, is every day above ground is a fucking good day. Every day above ground is a beautiful day. It's an opportunity to live, to grow, to share, to practice, to experience. All right, to experience this life, man. Because once this shit is done, this shit is done. And there are tough moments. There are tough moments in some days, and there are moments in some days that are really tough and are really painful and are really frustrating. But we have to remember, right? Like I caught myself yesterday, right? Like late last night, I was like, it was a fucking tough day. But I realized it was some tough moments, right? With some heavy energy. And it was but the day was a day, right? There was beauty in the day, right? It was unexpected blessings in the day, right? Mona Love, right? Just being who she be and how she be, bringing unexpected blessings into my life. That was like, right, being able to see my mom, a blessing, right? Being able to walk from home to Queensbridge, right? Like having a destination to go to, right? Like when we look at it, so many blessings, so much beauty in every single day, regardless of what challenges are present in that day, regardless of what challenges present themselves in that day. If we can take a whole look, right? Look at the whole entire day, waking up, regardless of what the housing situation is, right? Like sleeping on a friend's couch, right? Being in a shelter, right? Like it could be worse. And so we give thanks for what it is. We express gratitude for what it is, knowing that that's the only way. Being grateful for what you have and striving for more for what you want is really the only way to like get what you want, right? Because like complaining and bickering and having a spirit of ungratefulness is not going to get you to what you want, right? And so yeah, man, yesterday was a day, and today's a day. Today I'm alive, and today I got some stuff to look forward to, right? Every day I got some stuff to look forward to, and pacing myself, and pushing myself, and giving myself grace and compassion, and loving myself through the process. All right, this has not been an easy process. It has not been an easy life. It's not been an easy time, but I can handle it. Right? They say God don't bring you to the problem if God ain't gonna bring you through the problem. God ain't gonna bring you this far just to leave you now. Right? And my divine higher powers have not brought me this far. I did not continue on and endure so much to stop now, right? This is some painful shit, all right? But it's not the most painful. It's not the most painful thing was losing my father at 11 years old. By far the most painful experience of my life, all right? The most painful feelings, the most painful thoughts, the most painful, like, freaking time spiritually, energetically, right? Physically. Most painful time by far is losing my father at 11 years old and going into middle school. right? Where I'm never the biggest, never the tallest, strongest, right? Fastest. Still had, speech issues and a whole bunch of shit. And I'm around now a bunch of bigger fucking students. My sisters had graduated, so now I'm there. Like there's friends there, right? But like, my family is gone. They graduated. They going to high school now. So now I'm in this world by myself, no protectors. All right, like that was the most painful time. This time is painful. This time comes close, right? Like being without my children, it definitely comes close. I cannot lie, but it's not the most painful. And so, yeah. All right, but thanks for tuning in. Eddie Kruger on the check-in, Mona Love on the check-in, Seth Fusi and Kofa on the check-in. Wellness and Wisdom Wednesday. I like to think that a key part of wellness is yes, meditation, yes, diet, yes, exercise, yes, all of that shit. But I think a key part to wellness is admitting where you are when you're there, right? Like being honest with yourself about where you are emotionally, where you are spiritually, where you are physically, where you are emotionally, right? PEMS checking, PEMS, and then at the other S for socially, where you are. Being honest with yourself. If no one else, right? If you can't be honest with anyone else, be honest with yourself about where you are and what you're experiencing, what you're feeling, what's going on in your mind, what's going on in your heart, right? What's going on in your spirit, at your core, right? What are you thinking? What are you feeling? All right. And then coming back to what you know. Coming back to what you know. And what I know is that life is still good. What I know is that the darkness don't last always. What I know is that it's actually darkest right before the dawn, right before the fucking new light emerges, right before the sun breaks the fucking night. It is darkest, but the sun defeats the night. Always, 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 always. Patient enough. Patient enough. The light always passes the darkness. And that's what I know, right? Like, that's not a belief. It's not a feeling. It's what I fucking know. And I root in that shit, right? That's what I root in. That's what I settle in. That's what I sit in. Yeah, we're gonna get to the show. We got a few things to talk about today, right? I had a tough time writing some notes this morning, man. Getting my heart, like, Tuesday nights are tough, man. Like, Tuesday nights are fucking tough. And they weren't always this tough, but they're tough, man. Fucking 5 months now. Like, I ain't seen my children since fucking September. Like, Zoom doesn't cut it. Fucking virtual hugs, this shit is trash. Like, and I gotta figure something out, and I don't know what the fuck to do. And I gotta figure it out. I gotta give some more time and more attention. And I gotta isolate, right? I gotta isolate soon. Because I gotta figure this shit out. It's like, and I get that as much love as people want to show, like, it's on me. And that's okay, right? And that's no slight to anyone who loves me or who cares. Is everybody's space is different, everybody's heart is different, everybody's mind is different, right? Everybody's time is different, and so, like, I don't take it personal. I just know that I got to do more for my own situation, right? Yeah, this shit is tough, yo. But again, it's be careful what you ask for. You just may get it, right? I asked not only for me to be the greatest human, I asked for my daughter to be one of the greatest humans, right, to ever live. Spoke this shit into existence. So yeah, man, every day is a tough day. Some days are tougher than others, and every day is also a beautiful day, and some days more beautiful than others. All right, and again, it fluctuates. The pendulum always swings. Everything is always in motion. This is wisdom that I root in, right? When always, but especially when the boat gets a little fucking rocky, I throw my anchor. What's my anchor? My anchor is my faith, right? My faith is my anchor. Everything happens for a reason. Everything happens in divine alignment. Everything happens in accordance with positioning you to reach your destiny, right? There's a few more things, but that's what I root in. Those are the things that I tell myself, right? Those are the things that I remember when things get a little rocky, right? But we're gonna get into the show, man. We're gonna start our first segment of the day. Once again, I'm your boy, your host, Deshaun Sugar Ray Marston. You're tuned into episode 556 of SR Daily. 556 episodes in 556 episodes, man. 112 weeks in. Start with our first segment. Today's first segment is the word of the day. Today's word is outgrow. Outgrow. Grow too big or too large for something or someone. To increase faster than something or someone else, right? To increase faster than the space that you're in, the people that you're with. We all outgrow people. We all outgrow people. We outgrow places. We outgrow things. People literally outgrow their homes. There are children who live in houses, who live in apartments, who physically outgrow their apartments. There are people who outgrow their beds, right? We all outgrow like our clothing, right? We outgrow people, places, and things. All of us. Big problem is that many people want to stay in those same places with those same people doing those same things. And then pain comes, challenges, struggle. That's unnecessary because you outgrew that shit, right? And you know what though? Like, there's nothing wrong with outgrowing people. There's no wrong with outgrowing places. There's no wrong with outgrowing things. Outgrow your clothes, outgrow your bed, outgrow certain language, outgrow certain mindsets, outgrow certain ways that you communicate, outgrow, again, places that you go to, places that you frequent, right? Like, I've outgrown bars. Even it's a Super Bowl party coming up this Sunday, right? All Kings, initiated Kings only Super Bowl party, right? For the men. And I'm like, yo, I would love to be there. I want to go. And I might. I don't fucking know, but I know I've outgrown bars. Like, and it was, I've been known that even when I was still drinking 3 years ago, right? Like 3+ years ago, I was like, I outgrew bars. And I've never been into bars, but I definitely outgrew them now. Right. Well, I knew that when Eddie and I was at my man Imam Thug's listening party, right? Album release party, single, whatever the fuck that shit was a couple weeks ago. I was like, this bar, like people drinking. Like, okay, I told you guys there was an incident where I stepped on a guy's shoe and he said something slick, and I ain't even giving no attention. It's like, yo, yeah, you know what I mean? This ain't the 80s, this ain't the 90s where nobody got to kill each other. Like, you know, like, I outgrew that shit, man. I outgrew being around fucking drunk people. Again, it's like, period. Like, I've outgrown that. Not only in the bars, I don't want to be around people who are fucking drunk, even in fucking home, right? Even in the park. That's not something I want to engage in, right? So I might go because I want to be around the brothers, right? Some brothers I know the brothers who are organizing it. Some brothers I don't know. Would love to meet new brothers, right? But I might, see if one of my brothers over here is watching it with his children and his family, and go over there, right? And even though they drink beers, they don't get drunk, right? Like, I've been Super Bowl parties before with one of my brothers over here in Astoria, and nobody's getting drunk, right? A couple of beers, but it's not getting fucking crazy, right? And not that I think anything will get crazy with all Kings, so not at all. Complete opposite, which is why I might go, because I have no doubt that it's going to be 100% safe, right? And 100% just good vibes. Just the alcohol, right? It's not something I would like to be around anymore. And I've definitely outgrown places, right? I've outgrown places. I've outgrown people, right? People I have no desire to connect with, no desire to be in communication with anymore. Like, people who I've loved, people who I've risked life and freedom for, people who I've fought for, all right? No desire. Outgrow them. I've outgrown them. And everything outgrows, right? Like, plants outgrow pots, pets outgrow cages, and people outgrow each other. It's okay, right? It's fucking okay. Let's move right along to our second segment of the day. Second segment, always our need to know news of the day. Today's need to know news. Oh man, yesterday was a special election, and I am disgusted. And I'm not just disgusted that my candidate didn't win, right? I'm disgusted at who won. Right, because there was another candidate who, if she would have won, I would have been fucking elated, right? Like, my candidate and this other candidate. The third candidate came out of fucking nowhere. Diana Moreno won the assembly seat for District 36 here in Astoria in Long Island City, and I am disgusted on so many levels. I'm disgusted that some chick came out of nowhere and won. I'm disgusted that two women from the neighborhood ran against each other, splitting votes and let an outsider win. Like Mary Jo Bida and Rana Abdul Hamid, both from the neighborhood. Mary been living here since 2001. She came from Bangladesh, right? Live video pause. I don't know what the fuck is. Yo, Instagram is pissing me the fuck off. I don't know why live video pausing on Instagram. Instagram is pissing me off. Mary Jo Bida been living here since 2001. That's 25 years. Lana Abdul Hamid has lived here her whole life. She's born and raised here in Astoria, right? Like, and they ran against each other. Mary casted her. Mary stated that she would run first, right? Then Nana, right? Then some other chick who ended up dropping out, and then this Diana Moreno sister, and she won. And she won because she's part of DSA, so she got fucking Mamdani to endorse her. AOC endorsed her, and people who I spoke to some people yesterday, they voted for her who they don't even fucking know her. They voted for her because the fucking mayor said, and I'm absolutely fucking disgusted with him for that shit. Like, I get it, party, DSA, but come on, man. Like, what the fuck has she done? I was talking to somebody yesterday at the voting site, and I'm disgusted at us as a people. I'm disgusted, like everyday people, for not being more involved. I'm disgusted at us, quote unquote, leaders not doing more. We could have done more. I could have fucking absolutely done more, right? I'm disgusted at the government for the stipulation that only you got to live in the neighborhood for 12 months, right? And I think about myself, like, if I move to North Carolina, if I move to Miami, if I move anywhere, right, I may want to run for office, like, see some shit like, damn, shit is, but I should have to live there at least 5 years, right? Like, at least, like, figure out who the players are, figure out who's running, what they're running on, can you add value to their campaign, right? Like, can you add value? You don't just fucking come and run and think, like, somebody said yesterday, she ain't even lived here long enough to fully know the people who she's running to represent. This is before she won, right? Like, she ain't even lived in the neighborhood long enough to know the fucking people she running to represent. She was in Queensbridge, as far as I know, one time at least during her campaign. Never seen her in Queensbridge before. She ain't never, like, ever. She ain't even, they say she moved here 2 years ago, some shit like that. It's fucking insane, man. Insane. So I'm disgusted at everybody. I'm disgusted with Mary and Anna for running against each other. I'm disgusted at fucking Diana for the audacity to come into a neighborhood and within 2 years run. I'm disgusted at myself for not doing more. I'm disgusted at fucking Mamdani for endorsing her, even though they have the same party. They are fucking both part of DSA. Right, and not voting for people who fucking been here longer. Mary or Rana lived, like, grew up here, so cool. Like, she, right, like, cool if she gets first people's first vote. Mary been living here 25 years, raised a family here, right? Like, this is a disgrace, right? In my humble opinion, this is a disgrace that is on all of us. I am 100%. I'm done. Like, I'm over it. I was talking to a brother last night, right? He was at the victory party, and he was like, "Yo, I did not expect those results. Those results are wild. Like, she got fucking almost 7,000 votes. Great. She had the majority, like overwhelming majority of the votes, 80-something%, I think, 70-something, 80% of the votes. And again, that's only because fucking Mamdani endorsed her. She had his photo, I think, in AOC's photo, somebody else's photo, on her poster. He spoke about her publicly. He was at her campaigns, her campaign rallies. Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. So much work to do on so many levels, right? On so many levels. Let's get it together, man. Like, we got to get more politically engaged as black folks in the hood, black folks in public housing, brown folks in the hood, brown folks in public housing. We got to get more politically engaged, man. Mona Law said it will become painful when you continue to stay in places that you have outgrown, forcing you to move on. Absolutely. What is your vested interest in the community that you want to serve? Absolutely. Absolutely, absolutely. Again, we know, right? It's like common knowledge that if you just fucking pay attention, you don't got to be politically involved. You just pay attention. You know that there are a lot of people who run for office, who get in office, who is only for their personal ambitions. They really have no desire to serve the fucking people. They have ambition for themselves, economic ambition, status ambitions, and they want to get into those seats because they know it comes with a good salary, $100 or something $1,000, right? $142,000, some shit like that. They want to increase the salary, and you get some power, right? You get to be on the media a lot, right? The news, people see your face, right? And all of that shit, man. But yeah, let's move right along to our third segment of the day. Today's third segment, our tip of the day. Today's tip is a reminder, man. Your purpose is what will help you stay grounded when things get crazy and seemingly out of hand. It is your purpose. It is your purpose that will help you stay grounded when things get crazy and seemingly out of hand. Lean on that. Feel the feels. Go through the motions and let your purpose be your anchor. My purpose is my anchor. My purpose, my mission to heal the world. Whenever it gets a little crazy, like I said, I look at my tattoo, World Healer. So if I ever forget what my mission is, what my purpose is to heal the world. First by healing myself, and then by allowing that healing, allowing that love, allowing that magnetic energy, allowing that radiance, allowing that electricity to spread, right, to people I interact with, letting that shit spread just vibrationally, right, out to people who walk past me, people who are in my neighborhood, people who I may not directly interact with, but I'm in a space, right? Your aura, it radiates. And things are crazy right now, right? Things are crazy, things are hectic. Again, is miss my children. And that shit is like is becoming like more and more and more, right? Getting like bigger and bigger. Is so I gotta do something. Because I don't want to explode. I don't. So I gotta again root in my purpose. Remember where I'm at. Remember why I'm here. Remember where I've come from. Not just how far I got to go still. Remember how far I've come. Right? Remember how far I've come. I said in the New York video that we just put out last week from Ill Flicks. I said, it took a lot to get here. It took a lot to fucking get here. It took a lot to get here. I just never gave up. Never gave up. And I'm not gonna give up. Right? And so yeah, man, that's the tip of the day. Right? Like your purpose will help you stay grounded when things get crazy and seemingly out of hand. Again, lean on that. Feel the feelings, go through the motions, have all of the wild thoughts, and then breathe. Go to your safe space, go to your peaceful place, the park, a person, the library, right? Do whatever it is you need to do to get you back, right? To remembering your purpose and let that shit be your anchor. Let's move right along to our fourth and final segment of the day. Oh man, today's fourth segment, as always, is our build of the day. Today's build is on haste. Haste makes waste. Haste makes waste in a great majority of situations, right? Rushing, moving hastily will eventually end up wasteful. Don't make moves out of fear. There's a stark difference between being quick and decisive and moving out of fear. Be wise, right? When I got married in 2015, right? Knowing a woman for 4 months, put a vision out there. She was with it. Married her. Fuck it. Let's do it. I was moving hastily. I was moving out of fear. Part of me thought I would die soon. Right? Part of me felt like I wasn't able to create children. Right? It was 100% fear-based decision, fear-based space I was in. Right? Feeling inadequate in so many other ways. Right? And we see where we are now. Again, I'm grateful because, again, this is the beauty, man, because, like, even with the challenges, it's something to be grateful for, man. I'm grateful that, first and foremost, I have the connection with my son through her, right? Her son by a previous guy before me, but he's my son. He sees me as his dad, all right? Samir, who is 13, about to be 14, but in his life now going on 12 years, 2014, December 17, 2014, when I met them together. Right, that relationship wouldn't be. That relationship wouldn't be right now. And I know for a fact I've added tremendous value to his life, to his spirit, to his mindset, to his emotional space. I've added tremendous value. And then I wouldn't have Usha, right? And Usha is absolutely here for a purpose. Usha is here for a reason. She's here for a purpose. In her 9 years of living, she's impacted so many lives positively, right? By her light, by her radiance, her smile, right? She's lit up the room in so many different occasions, on so many different occasions, lit up so many different rooms. And so, like, you chalk it up. We chalk it up as all joy because, like, would I change it? Absolutely fucking not, right? Even if it was the same outcome, if I could go back and do the same shit again, I absolutely would. Because overall, life is fucking incredible, right? Like, when you take a cosmic view, this is why it's very important to take even as I'm speaking now, I'm starting to feel better as you take a cosmic perspective. I encourage each of you to buy Neil deGrasse Tyson's book, Cosmic Perspectives on Civilization. Take a cosmic perspective, look out, step the fuck back, and you realize that no matter how painful the current moment is, no matter how painful the last 5 years have been, the last 10 years have been, the last 20 years have been, no matter how much pain has been there, taking a cosmic view, it's still been a lot more fucking beauty. Waking up, every breath, laughter with friends, eating, like, it's still so much more fucking beauty. But life is what you make it, not just in what you do, but how you perceive things. And a lot of us, unfortunately, got like blurred vision. And so we only see the pain, and that's what we harbor on. And then more pain comes, right? But when you see the beauty and you focus on the beauty and you acknowledge the pain, you acknowledge being hurt, but you focus on the fucking beauty. When you focus on the fucking beauty, that is what manifests more. That is what you end up seeing more. It's like the red car theory. When you focus on the red car, you got a red car, you see a red car, you see more red cars. When you, again, acknowledge that there's pain, but I'm going to focus on the beauty that's in my life. I'm going to focus on gratitude. I'm going to focus on the magic. I'm going to focus on the positivity. I'm going to focus on the love. I'm going to focus on the joy. I'm going to focus on the happiness. I'm going to focus on the peace. When you focus on that, that is literally what you attract more of. That's what you attract more of. They said people who focus on problems only got problems. And that's a fact. When you focus only on your problems, you have more problems. Focus on the beauty in your life. What are you grateful for? Start writing it down. Write down the things that you are grateful for. Today, do it. Do it. Do it. I realized that I haven't written my affirmations since fucking, I don't even know, man. Since Saturday, Friday, in my book, I got my affirmation book. I was doing real good a couple of weeks, like straight, and then it just fucking fell off. Right. But I'm gonna do that shit today. I'm gonna get right back to it. All right. You can't go back. You can't erase what's been done. You can't undo what's been done, but you can start again. Every day. Every day is day one. Every day is a new day. Every day is a day to continue to pick up the mantle and to keep fucking going forward. All right. So don't move hastily. Don't make moves out of fear. And trust your process. Trust your process. Trust your spirit. Right. Do your best to be in alignment before you make a move. Right. Biggie said in the song, only make moves when your heart's in it. Right. The mind plays tricks on us. Right. Make moves when your heart's in it. Trusting that even if the move that you make when your heart is in it leads you to some pain, know that that pain is purposeful. Know that that pain will help you grow. Know that that pain you will be able to transmute and transmogrify. And there is so much you can do. And the more painful the situation, the more power that can be extracted from it if you can only take an objective view and look back and not play a victim mentality, not why me, not woe was me, not why is this happening to me, is what the fuck is this shit trying to teach me? What is this trying to teach me? What am I supposed to get from this, right? This is happening for me. This is happening for my growth, for my ascension, for my love. And thank you, because how great do you have to be? How special of a human being do you have to be for divine source energy, for God, right? For Allah, for the universe, to put you through all of the challenges? To put you through challenges. You have to be extremely powerful. You have to be extremely strong. You have to be extremely great. If God is putting you through pain, if God is putting you through challenging situations, that's because God got something greater for you on the other side. You just got to do your part. Your part is stick to the script. Your part is to stay 10 toes down until you come up. Your part is to remember and to have faith that every single thing happens in accordance with divine law. That's your purpose. That's your job. That's your job. Your job is to remember. Your job is to be rooted in your truth. Your job is to root in your faith. Your job is not to fucking allow the challenges and the obstacles to deter you, to make you make decisions hastily, to make you make decisions out of fear, right? Let your faith be greater than your fear. Let your focus guide you, right? Let your purpose remind you and refine you, right? Refine you. And when you need to, take a nap. So after the show, I'm gonna go take a nap. I'm gonna take about an hour nap. Then I'm gonna get up and work out and do all the things I need to do because we got young people later. Go meet up with my young people. They're doing an interview with one of my favorite people, Javon, the Circle Keeper. He's normally on the show. He's not on today. He's an incredible dude who holds sacred circles for communities and for men and restorative circles. And he's part of All Kings. And he's the training manager with All Kings. And he's the absolute king. And he's coming to be interviewed by my young people. We're going to do meditation. There's going to be some food. I'm fucking excited. I'm stoked. And life is good, man. No matter how painful it is, no matter how dark it gets, remember that life is good and it is worth living. Every day above ground is indeed a good day. Hakeem Green, what's going on, legend? Peace and love. Thanks for tuning in. Death Being Shy, what's going on? What's going on? Dr. Jen, what's going on? Omri Cohen, what's going on? I like that. Transmogrify, definition to meaning, transitive verb. To change or alter greatly and often with grotesque or humorous effect. To become transmogrified. Absolutely. Yo, listen, I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Thanks so much for tuning in today. Once again, I'm your boy, your host, LaShawn Sugar Ray Marston. This is episode 556 of SRDaily. Please do join us tomorrow, same time, same place, 9 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. right here on Facebook Live, YouTube Live, and Instagram Live, man. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Have a beautiful day. I'll see you tomorrow, man. Remember to do something for your wellness today. And one of the most important things you can do for your optimal wellness is to be honest with yourself of where you are physically, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, and socially. Keep it real with you before you keep it real with everybody else, man. Have a great day. And remember, it ain't getting knocked down. That's the problem. Stand down. So get up! Oh, get up! The power is in you. As always, be kind to yourself and be kind to each other. Peace and love.